Hi everybody, I'm Pam. I'm a 54-year-old woman who quit a big job with a Fortune 500 company, earning 6 figures a year without a plan for my next job. Welcome to Pam Without a Plan. Hi everybody, happy Friday. Thank you for tuning in again. We're 8 days into this experiment, and I took Pam Without a Plan to a new level today because when I started this whole thing, I was like, okay, I'm going to do Kundalini Yoga every morning, and then I'm going to do meditation after that, and then I'm going to write, and I'm going to write out what I'm going to talk about on the video before I do the video, and so I was trying to put some structure around my day and what was happening and all that kind of stuff, and it didn't work out all that well. And I've been listening to different people, and they're like, oh, follow the energy, follow the energy to see where it goes. So this morning I was up early on time like I was supposed to be, and first thing is I'm like, okay, I'm not walking the dogs first this morning. I'm going to do the Kundalini Yoga first, and then I'm going to take the dogs for a walk. And then I'm like driving by the place where I take the dogs for a walk, and I'm like, there's nobody there right now. And the dogs would really like to be there right now. Now's a good time to take the dogs for a walk. So that was my first follow the energy thing. So I took the dogs for a walk, and while I was taking them for a walk, I started listening to some people that I listen to on YouTube. I'm a subscriber too, just so you know. So I started listening to some people I listen to on YouTube and what they were talking about, and I was like, oh. And then something came up on my channel, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. And then I actually clicked on it, which I don't normally do. I ignore all those stuff. I skip it. So anyway, I didn't ignore it, and it was a free introductory class. Yeah, they're trying to sell you a class at the end, but at the same time, there was a lot of really good information in there, and it was an hour and a half long, and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing Kundalini Yoga right now. I shouldn't do this. So those are all words that aren't really good, because my energy felt like listening to what that information was. So then I spent like probably 2.5 hours listening to this information. It was all about energy work, energy kind of, I don't know if it's energy medicine, but energy techniques. And it was great. I used them all day long. Now, if you're sitting out there and you're saying, oh, that's pretty airy-fairy, Pam, this is what I want to say to you, is anything that your mind judges, there's a reason for that. And to have an open mind, you can't have contempt prior to investigation. If you're going to have a closed mind about it, then you have to know you've got a closed mind. At least if an open, to have a chance at having an open mind is to go ahead and give it a shot and see what it is, see how it works out for you. And you know what? I don't think it's fair just to give it a shot like one time. I think you have to kind of say, well, I'm going to give this a week, or I'm going to give this 2 weeks, or I'm going to give this a month. I'm going to give this a try, and I'm going to, do my part and participate in it for whatever the period of time is that you say, and then see if it has any effect on you at all. All right? So for me, anybody that really knows me knows I need a nap. Every day I'm tired around 2 o'clock. Or if I eat carbohydrates, you can set a watch by me, and somewhere 25 minutes to 45 minutes after I ingest carbohydrates, I will need a nap. So there was a thing on what I was looking at about, oh, if you get tired in the afternoon, just do this thing, and it'll make you, it'll help you let go of the tiredness. And it seemed like a pretty simple thing to do. It didn't seem like it would really have that much effect, but I did it, and I want you to know I'm wide awake. I've been wide awake, and it's like almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I had a good lunch today. I went out to lunch with my friend and we had sushi today for lunch. So I would have definitely needed a nap after rice and fried food, because I don't like the real sushi stuff. I like the foo-foo sushi stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the baked crab and the shrimp tempura stuff. So, and I do eat, you know, like nigiri tuna and stuff like that, and salmon. But for the most part, if I'm only going to have one roll, it's probably going to be a foo-foo roll. Okay? So I had foo-foo food at lunch, and I'm still wide awake. And I can guarantee you that I would have needed a nap. So my message is, you know, if you, or my experience today, let me say it like that. My experience today is that if something comes up and you feel interested in it, give it a shot, follow it. And then, you know, if you're still interested and you get all the way to the end of it, give it a try. Why not? Why not give it a try? So that's kind of how my day has unfolded today. I also got to go to City Farmers Nursery and learn some stuff about roses. I love flowers. I love flowers. I love pretty flowers. Look at my thing right here. I love flowers. So, you know, who has time for flowers, you know? But I want to start seeing if I can fit flowers into my life, because I love flowers. So what do you love? And there's one other thing that I kind of want to talk about. Like, so people who know me know that I always wanted to be a famous movie star, right? And I just want to say, without doing anything, I now am a director, producer, do hair and makeup and lighting for my own show. Now, how big is my audience? I don't know. You know, that's not completely up to me. This idea was not my idea, but once it came to me, I went, okay, I'm going to do that. And it has fulfilled so many parts of myself that I always wanted to do. And I didn't have to do anything. So my question to you is there something that you've been wanting to do? And is there a way that you can do it in your life today? That may not be enough. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know how my experiment is going to work out, Pam, without a plan, right? I don't know. Like, my idea is to give myself a year to find my authentic self or whatever, and to create a better situation for myself, to create employment, or, you know, a financial situation where, you know, I can enjoy what I'm doing more, and have enough energy left over to do the things that I want to do. So if I can't get paid for doing what I love, okay, if I have to get a job, I'll get a job, but I'll get a better. Now, a job that's more aligned with my abilities and have enough energy left over to do the things that bring me joy without having to get paid for those things. That's all I want, you know? And I'm just one day at a time, trusting that this is all going to work out. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm trusting. You guys remember the high wire walker on the tightrope pushing the wheelbarrow? I'm in the wheelbarrow going across the high wire. That's what I'm doing. And I'm trusting the process. So today I followed the energy of how my day unfolded rather than doing it the way that I thought that it should. And I did actually get my Kundalini Yoga done, and I did actually get my meditation done. I got my hair and my makeup done, and I'm filming today. So I'm calling it a win. I'm calling it a win. So happy Friday. I don't have a plan. I'll see you tomorrow, and leave me a comment. Click like if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a bunch. I'll see you tomorrow.